You know, the 2024 NFL season is right around the corner, and the Cincinnati Bengals open training camp today. T. Higgins got his contract negotiations taken care of. Jamar Chase got the day off, and Joe Burrow, well, he got a haircut.
Certainly did, and that's where we begin tonight. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Craig McKee.
I'm Tanya O'Rourke. Our sports team is with us to cover every angle of the first day of Bengals training camp. Sports anchors Caleb Noe and Marshall Kramsky are live at the Bengals complex.
All right, so guys, your biggest takeaways from today other than Burrow's haircut?
Well, look, when the team takes the field at any point in time, whether it's for a game or practice, training camp, whatever it is, fans are out there looking for Joe Burrow. They want to get a look at Joe Burrow. Today they had a different looking Joe Burrow to look for out on the field, looked very different. We'll get into that. But Marshall, I think my biggest thing was the fact that Joe, as well as T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, were all out there. Now, Jamar Chase didn't do much, didn't do a whole lot of anything.
No, he has a scheduled day off. He's supposed to play tomorrow. Wide receiver T. Higgins, he's going to have his load management day tomorrow, and that's kind of the way the Bengals are. This is a predetermined plan. All of their big three players, as well as other players, are going to have a little bit more of load management going into this. You brought up T. Higgins.
T. Higgins was out there and got more reps than any other receiver on the field.
He started always as the first wide receiver on any drill, and I wound up speaking to wide receiver T. Higgins in the locker room afterward. There was a lot of speculation of what was going on with his offseason, at one point requesting a trade, ultimately signing the franchise tag, a deal good for 1 year, $21.8 million. Higgins wanted a longer deal. However, he said at the end of the day, he grew up with nothing. $21.8 million is life-changing money. T. Higgins was also asked, is this the last dance, his last ride with the Bengals? And he touched on that.
It's amazing to be here in Cincinnati, so, you know, if this is the last ride, then I hope to make it the best one, you know what I'm saying? So, man, just excited to be here and excited to get it going this year.
That's the kind of guy T is. T's going to come out and work. T knows how big of a year it is for us and him, and he wants to get out here and get better just like we all do. I think he's going about it the right way. You know, he hasn't, you know, his business is his business, but I know he's a football player at heart and wants to continue to get better and improve.
T. Higgins said it was important for him to be out here day one of training camp. There's a whole new mindset from T. Higgins coming into what could be a contract year. He said he's eating differently, changing his diet, treating his body better, saying, my body's a Ferrari. I can't be putting 87 gas in it. I need to put 93 gas in it. And then he said, Chad Ochocinco, his body, maybe it's a different type of Ferrari with all that McDonald's.
Okay, so you saw the haircut for Joe Burrow. We talked about that. We mentioned it. T. Higgins got a haircut. Jamar Chase got a haircut. I asked Joe Burrow what led to that haircut. Well, he said he got bored. I asked him about his haircut in high school, when he dyed his hair blonde in high school. He said it came after they won the district championship, and they want to channel some of that this year as well.
T. Higgins said, I hope he goes Athens mode, but hopefully he could get one more win than that Athens team, because they lost their final game. Bengals hoping to win their final game, being the Super Bowl this year.
It's part of a bet with D lineman DJ Hill. Joe said BJ better get it done, and if the fans and media have to put pressure on him, let's make it happen.
We did. Check it out on X. We talked all to BJ Hill about that exact bet.
Oh, I've got to go check that out.
Have to go check that out. And I wonder how many kids are going to go get that buzz cut now that Joey.
So many kids.
A lot.
You're right, guys. Thanks so much.
Guys.
Look forward to more.